What's up guys? Recently was my birthday and I got lots of sweet gifts and letters from everyone and I'm super grateful for that. Thank you guys so much. But one of the most interesting things that I've ever gotten in my whole life came from my cousin, and so he got me this. Now at first I thought it was just a box and I was curious what was going to be in it. My cousin is one of the most creative people on the face of the planet and I doubt you can top him with any gift you give to someone ever, so take notes. So, my cousin got me this box. Now in it is 18 different types of soda that he has painted, so I have no idea what they are. And in the box it says, every year is like one of these sodas, it's a mystery. Sometimes you grab a Coke that turns out to be a Diet 2020. But there's also some really good flavors and some new ones to try. So here's to 18 years and to 18 more. Thank you so much, Isaac. So, they got me thinking I need to spice up my content just a little bit more. So of course I will be doing the usual covers weekly, but I will also be adding in 18 different random videos that I will put. Hope you guys can get to know me, maybe learn some things. I don't know, we're just gonna see what happens, so it's gonna be a mystery. So starting today, we have my list of things that I wish I knew before I started playing guitar. Let's hop into it. And today's mystery soda is Diet Dr. Pepper, I think. Let me just say, to start this off, there are a lot of things that I wish I knew before I started playing guitar. So these are just a couple of things. If you have any more questions, ask me in the comment section. I'm happy to talk to you about it. So these are just some things that really helped me. So starting off with number one, I just want to say it is not going to be easy. Now, some story times. I first got my first guitar when I was around 7 or 8, something like that, for Christmas. I played it for a couple months. Really, I didn't enjoy practicing. It was something I felt like I was forced to do. And then I quit and didn't pick up the guitar till years later. So, my number one point would be, you've got to find out why you're playing guitar. Ask yourself why you're playing guitar. Are you playing because you're forced to play? Are you playing because you need to in a band? Are you playing for school? Or are you actually playing for you? Now, when I picked up the guitar again, years later, I was playing for me. I was super passionate about music. I loved music. There were so many different musicians that inspired me, and I thought, man, I want to be just like him. And so I decided to pick up the guitar and start learning how to play guitar. My second tip, and this one is very, very important, use caution when buying guitars. Use caution when looking for guitars. Caution, caution, caution. Yes, use caution. So this is my third guitar that I've purchased. I'm also looking to purchase another. This is my second guitar ever that I've purchased. And this disgusting is my first guitar ever. Of all of those guitars, 2 of them I purchased myself. If your guitar is a gift, you can't really do anything about buying it. Maybe you can hint that what sort of guitar you want. The first one was a gift, but when it's a gift, it's pretty much up to the giver. The other 2, on the other hand, I purchased myself. Now, this thing is a little shapeshifter. I thought I was getting a great deal when I purchased this thing. I was like, oh, it's a strap, but cheaper. I don't have to buy a name brand, right? I can just buy this cool strap, I'll enjoy it, I can shred on it, do whatever I want. Wrong. So when I first got this thing, I didn't realize it, but the whammy bar was broken and I can't get hardly any tone out of it, and it's a complete piece of junk. So just because it looks like it's a good deal doesn't mean it always is. So there have been mistakes that I have made, which bring me to my next point: get opinions, bring a friend. Now this can be taken in several different ways. There are several different types of friends in the world, all of which you should love and care for. However, there is a time and place for everything, and this is not the time nor the place to bring your friends who you would go and try on hard sunglasses with in Walmart. That's just not how you do this. You want to bring someone who knows you and also someone who knows guitars. So I would take several different people. I might take my dad, who knows guitars. He doesn't actually play guitars, but he has a vast knowledge of guitars just from his love for music. However, I might take my mom because she's around me more. She knows what I like to play. She listens to me play. She knows what kind of music I listen to for the most part. She can give me input on, hey, from what I've heard you play, I really think you would enjoy this over this. And the best thing you can do, just bring another guitarist, bring a fellow musician, get their opinions on it. They might tell you, yeah, that model, stay away, it's bad. Because if I could go back and not buy that guitar, I would have saved myself like 250 bucks that I thought I was saving like 500 bucks on, but it really wasn't. My next point is practice, practice, practice. I love guitar, so I will sit down and play it, and I'm just sitting when I'm laying on my bed, when I'm watching TV, whatever. I play guitar, I take it on trips with me. Pretty much everywhere I go that I can fit it in the car, I'm gonna take it. But it's hard to get motivation to start playing it first, or at least it was for me. I wanted so badly to do it that I would start playing it, then my fingers would get to hurting and I just couldn't do anything. It just wasn't all that fun. So I would say practice what motivates you. Like practice a song that you really want to learn. I mean, there are levels of guitar that you should learn. You shouldn't try to go start, you know, playing some John Mayer or whatever right when you start playing guitar. Now, when I first started playing guitar, I really wanted to learn an Ed Sheeran song called Icy Fire. I loved that movie that it's from at the end of The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, and I heard that guitar and I was like, I will be cool if I learn how to play that guitar riff, right? And I am cool because I know how to play that guitar riff now. But it took me months, and I'm not kidding, it literally took me, I was so excited when a week I could finally do like the first finger motions. So now I can do it, and then I felt so accomplished in life and everything was just perfect. Now, but on all seriousness, practice what you enjoy, find stuff you enjoy, listen to different guitar, find your sound, find what you want to sound like, and I would say that that would help you a lot. And my next tip would just be to play with others. You know, learn to play well with others. I started playing, when I first started playing guitar, I started playing with other guitarists. I would just go hang out with them. We would, you know, vibe and play guitar and whatever, and it was all jolly and fun. And I was awful. I was so awful that now that I look back, I want to just text those people and apologize for even daring to sit down and play with them because of how bad I was. But I did learn a lot. Playing with other people, especially people that aren't going to judge, really helps. I would definitely say play with people. I started playing with people, and the input, just the little details that they could give me, was so important. And then I would just say that continue to do it. It makes such a difference. Friends always help. Friends always help. The next thing I wish I knew before I started playing guitar is that take care of your instrument. The weather is wonderful. In the summertime, you get these cool summer breezes. It can be hot, it can be nasty. In the winter, you can let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And in the fall, you can go jump in leaves or whatever you want to do. But your guitar is a lot like you. It likes some temperature. Now, humidity, temperature, all this kind of crud affects this baby. And it will make it warp and make it bend and make it do all kinds of nasty sounds and buzzing that is not what a guitarist should be playing and sounding like. So I would say get yourself one of these. Now these really help. Basically I just put it in some distilled water, dry it, squeeze it out, put it in here, and when it's dry, you know it's time to change it out. It's super helpful, it just fits right in my case. I love it, that's where I keep my guitar most of the time. We also have a dehumidifier in our house. We keep it about 50% relative humidity. That also really helps my guitar's temperature. Basically, you just want to keep it in the room with the least amount of temperature changes. Just kind of keep it in a steady environment, because if not, it's just going to keep changing, and that really annoys me. The guitar does that. My next tip I would say is learn how to change your strings. Now, changing strings can be a very stressful task at first. You don't want to bruise or even mildly cut or sting your precious guitar, but like trees, Guitars can't actually feel things all the time. So yes, it's going to hurt its feelings if you start playing disco music around it, but no, it will not hurt it if you change the strings, and we'll be very happy if you do so. Now, if your strings are nasty, sometimes my strings get nasty, all kinds of stuff, you need to change them out. It's super simple. If you guys want to make a video on how I do that, I can definitely do that. There's plenty of videos online though. It's super simple. Find what kind of strings you like, research them, ask me. Definitely learn how to change your guitar strings. That will help you. It'll take the stress out of it. Once you do it the first two or three times, then you're a master at it. You can do it all the time. I change mine like every 3 or 4 months. Really, I should change them more, but I don't. So, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, we're so close to 50 subs. Let's get there very soon. I will be back with more content every single week, so make sure you like and subscribe for more content coming your way very soon. If there is something that you want to hear, want to see, want me to do, let me know in the comments section. This weird like little section that I'm doing, I'm open to literally anything. So we might have some more music related stuff coming out. We might have just some live stuff. So just let me know what you guys want to hear. Thank you, and I'll see you back for the next video.